What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're on F1 2016, the full version of the game, and to start things off on my channel, I thought I'd take you through some of the menus of the game, since a lot of you guys probably don't have this. This is going out at midnight on the launch day of F1 2016. So for those of you who are still awake, this is what F1 2016 looks like. It may not be the most exciting video in the world, but I'm still going to have many more gameplay videos coming up on the channel. So if you're watching this the next day or something, then have a look around, and there's going to be lots of gameplay videos around on the channel. So let's take a look at some of the menus. Let's start off with the most anticipated one, and that is multiplayer, because I haven't seen anything of this as well. Nice little thumbnail there of Monaco, the fast swimming pool chicane. So here you can see we have a session list. This is on the PC version, by the way. So if you click on the A button, you can see if there is anybody online. And because this is a couple days before the game has come out, obviously no one's going to be online. So for PC and for PS4, you'll be able to have this option. But unfortunately, I've been told from Codemasters themselves, there is actually no way for the Xbox One users to have a session list like this. I may be wrong, but that's the feeling that I got. It's apparently something to do with the way that Microsoft have configured the Xbox One. There's just something that prevents them from doing that. You have to have these multiplayer hoppers, which is a bit unfortunate. As you can see off to the middle side here, you've got you can create your own custom lobby like we have in the past. You can have it open, so we can have open lobbies, friends only, invite people, and yeah, that's really good. So we can hopefully invite lots of people as well. So I'm going to be utilizing this feature when I'm racing with you guys. And so if you want to race with me, probably this weekend, I'm going to host some open lobbies. So follow me on Twitter. It'll also be handy to follow me on Snapchat, possibly Instagram as well. I'll be talking about when I'm going to be racing with you guys. So follow me on social media, and I'll let you guys know exactly when I'm going to be racing. But off to the right, we can see Multiplayer Championship. This is a kind of a new feature for this year's release. This is where you can make your own championship, whether it be co-op, like YouTuber Championship, like I'm going to do. This is where you can save everything all in one place, and it has the tables that keeps track of what race you're at, all the drivers, and all that kind of thing. So let's give this a try. This is actually a first time for me. Let's call this Formula Banter. Let's give it a go. So we have me. You can see I've got a full connection. That's great. That's not going to last when I race against Europeans. So you can select team and driver. I'm guessing this is all pretty standard stuff here. Track selection. This is all pretty much the same as 2015. You can have the calendar greats. You can have a random championship or do your own custom season. Blah blah blah. That's all pretty much the same. What I want to see is, like, when you get one or two races into the championship, then can you possibly that's when the table will start to populate, and you'll see the championship standings and all that kind of thing. So once we get going with YouTuber Championship, then you guys will see some of that multiplayer championship in action. Scrolling down to matchmaking. Now this is your multiplayer hoppers like normal, rookie, sprint, and endurance. So Codemasters have listened to our feedback. I think it was pretty resoundingly obvious that we didn't like the hopper system, and there was just too many options, and it was just segregating the overall community, however niche it was online. So to have fewer options means that some of these endurance, sprint, and rookie options, they're going to be more populated now, fingers crossed. But I think a lot of people will be spending their time in custom race, creating their own kind of lobby for themselves. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So that is the multiplayer menus. We've got time trial off to the right. Honestly, time trial is all pretty much the same. Career mode, we'll just jump in here, and I'll show you the basics of career mode. We can start a new career mode, which we will do now. Here you have your profile creation. You can select an avatar from a whole list of different players' faces. I'm guessing these are all employees from Codemasters, I think, that have their faces scanned and things. Your helmet selection, we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 26 helmets to choose from there. And I believe if you get the limited edition of the F1 2016 game, you will get additional helmets, and you'll also get some bonus XP points or bonus resource points to start off your career mode. Choose your nationality, driver number. I'll just show you guys all the numbers that you guys can choose from. Obviously, you can't pick a number that is taken by a current Formula 1 driver, and same too with a reserve driver. Those numbers might also be taken off the list as well. So a lot of the lower numbers down below 10, a lot of those numbers will be taken, unfortunately. So there's the numbers. You can only go double digits, you can't go triple. So let's go 99. Pick your name. And thank you, surname. Then you have an abbreviated name, and this will pop up. I'm not too sure. I haven't seen where this pops up. I think it's in the career mode hub, and I guess on some timing screens it might be there. Then you come in to choose your team. We'll go with Ferrari. You can choose your teammate, which is a nice feature for this year. And then you come to this screen before you start your career mode. You can also have this same screen as well when you come to quick race and you want to customize all your options. So you've got your weekend tire allocation, and this is where you choose the balance of tire sets that you want to have. You can go softer if you want more soft compounds and want to focus maybe a little bit more on qualifying, or if you feel like it's a high tire wear track, maybe you want to go harder compounds and have more sets of the medium tire compound. So that's the option there for you. We go over to preferences. You can choose your assist, the race settings, where you can change your damage settings, the level of the AI, whether you want formation laps on, whether you want the safety car on, all that good stuff. And then here we have the time of day editor, so you can choose your quick weather. You've got your quick weather, which is dynamic, clear, cloudy, all that kind of thing. And then also when you get to quick race, you can actually, I'll go back to the quick race menu. You can actually customize the weather and actually kind of script the way that the weather will affect the race. So you can start off the session. It's like Project Cars. I think they've kind of taken inspiration from that. So you can start off sunny, and then if you want it to rain towards the end of the race, then you can go overcast or light rain, and depending on the race length. Let's switch it over to the race, and actually let's go back. We'll make the race a little bit longer. And if you go, say, 100%, then you'll get more slots for the weather. And you can really affect how the race will go. So if it starts off sunny, you can go light rain. And then you can go back to sunny again. And then you can go heavy rain. So you can really turn the race on its head if you really want to. I quite like having the changeable conditions kind of races. And to go from dry, wet, dry, wet, dry. That'd be really sick to have in a really long race like that. But there you go. That is all the settings that you do before you start a race. And I'll also take you guys through some of the in-game options you can do when you're actually out on track. Here we are in the garage. You'll see a lot of this when I do my career mode stuff. I'll be fiddling around with the setup, taking a look at live timings. You can watch other cars in the pit lane and what have you. So that's a really nice feature. If you scroll across, you can end the session right there. Also with the replay cameras, while you're in the garage, this year they allow you to have third-person replay cameras, whereas last year they didn't do that, so that's really good to see. If you've set a really good time at the start of the session, then you can just chill and watch other people drive around, and I'd like to utilize this feature in multiplayer. I think a lot of people who are in league racing kind of thing would kind of enjoy to do this, because I know I definitely would have when I was...
Arrive in around 10 minutes time.
Okay, light raining arriving in 5 minutes time. That's our custom weather coming into play there. So, yeah, like I said, you can customize so much in this year's F1 game, and it just opens up so many avenues for you to go in. So now we have 3 different columns of menus now. Everything was kind of populated from top to bottom in the previous pause menu, but now we have, it's kind of spread out a little bit, and now it doesn't clutter up the screen so much. So on this first pause menu, you can see flashbacks, race director, where you can check, what kind of tires everyone's on, how many stops they've made, where they started in the race. You scroll across, and you can see the incidents, people cutting corners, people crashing into others, all that good stuff. Preferences, you can change your assists on the fly. You can observe your race settings, but you can't change them while you've in the middle of a race weekend. On-screen display, you can change your graphics settings if you're on PC. Audio settings, customized controls, that's all there, like from previous games. And then here you can manage your session. This is where you can simulate a race. So if you're like in the middle of a race, say a 100% race, and you almost don't want to finish the rest of the race, you can actually simulate the rest of the race, and an AI driver will kind of do the rest of the race for you, and it will skip forward to the end of the race. So that is a really good feature as well, and I think that one hasn't been talked about too much. So you can retire, save and load a session, advance to future sessions, and then quit to the main menu. So that is pretty much all the menus while you're in the game as well. So yeah, really good to take a look at those. So I thought this video was pretty worthwhile making, because there are a lot of changes that have occurred between F1 2015 and 2016 in terms of the rest of the menus. Well, you guys have pretty much seen those, so I don't think there's too much point in showing you guys too much more. We'll click on game options, and this is where you can change your nationality, and this will show the flag where you are online. I've seen a lot of people on F1 2015 who didn't utilize this, and they all had like an international flag and all that kind of thing. And this is where you can again change your settings, graphics, audio stuff, and everything like that. So that's been this video for today, guys. A quick look at F1 2016. Depending on when I actually got the console version of the game, you might have already seen a career mode already go out yesterday or the day before. So in case you haven't seen that, go check that out. I've got plenty more gameplay videos coming in the next few days, just showcasing a few new things that F1 2016 has to show. So hopefully you guys look forward to that. Tomorrow I'll be doing a 100% race around Monaco with simulation damage as well, so that should be absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, that's been this video for today. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you're new to see plenty more racing game videos in the not too distant future. And until my next video, guys, I'll see you next time.